Boo. Oh, actually, let me close it. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the accountability call. My name is Inez. I am a travel coach. I help moms take kid-free vacations. I'm a mom of 2. I'm a wife of 1. I have a whole nother business that I do. And honey, I need to be needing accountability, okay, just to get to my goals. I believe in that, okay? It's a part of my personal success formula is have people to remind me to stay in my magic and get my stuff done. So every week, we come here every Monday for the accountability call with my booze and accountability sisters, Zenitra and Eve. Hey, ladies, how y'all doing today?
It's 1:45.
Yes, it's April Fool's Day. One of my friends sent me a text message, and the top of the text message was like, why is there a nude on your stories?" So I saw her message. I was like, so I opened up her message. It was like, just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Send this to. I was like, honey, I wasn't even worried about it because I was like, if it's somebody new, it's my children new behinds on there. It ain't mine, child. I'm like, y'all must be seeing a new baby. Like, because I ain't even got time to be taking nudes right now. Like, so who got time? So yes. Zeta, you on mute. How are you? I can't. Why are you on mute? I can't. just can't. Oh, let me try to take you off mute. Oh no, I cannot unmute you because you chose to mute yourself. That's what StreamYard said. You chose this life. All right.
Okay, I'm back.
So
Okay.
oh, she back.
Every time
Okay.
I mouse, it was on the wrong screen.
Yeah.
It's Monday. I'm alive. We are here on the accountability call. I've been up working for a long time. So happy April.
Yes. Yeah, I am currently sitting in a playroom that looks like somebody threw up toys everywhere. Like it's crazy. Spring break is still breaking my life over here. My children are home today and tomorrow. And I am literally like, I don't know how I'm going to get anything done. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get. I was like, if I can get one thing done for my business today or for my personal life, I feel like I'm accomplished. And hell, it might be this accountability call. Like, just that's might be it for today. So did anybody learn anything last week that they would like to share?
I think you should go first.
I was just thinking, well, listen, honey, y'all, I had my event last week. It was called Escape the Busy and Get Away. It was on March 17th. I mean, March 27th here in Philly. Let me tell y'all, if you've been following the accountability call, you know this event been stressing me out. Okay. I was stuck in imposter syndrome for a whole 30 days. And then I hopped out and started tap dancing my way to the finish line of this event. And it was amazing. Like, and one of the biggest takeaways that I had from that event is, and I've learned this before. I actually have a YouTube video on my channel called Get Offline or Get Off the Internet or something like that. And that's what I also was reminded at my event was that for me as a person who is an extrovert, I'm fueled by people. And even just as a coach, I just have to get offline more because being with people one-on-one, just the energy was completely different than being online. You get real-time feedback. The real-time feedback was crazy. Z took some amazing videos of people just giving feedback on just how transformative the travel coaching is and just the revelation on what travel coaching was and why they need it and why it's important and just, how the whole event just took them to church. It was really, really good to be able to hear that live because it helped to reaffirm, you know, my passion and my understanding of how transformative this is. I'm in a really unique genre doing a very unique thing, right? Like there's not many travel coaches, there's not many Black women travel coaches, and it definitely ain't nobody that I know of that's teaching people how to take kid-free vacations or getaways. Like none. So sometimes it can feel very much like uh nobody knows what I'm doing. Like nobody knows what I'm talking about. Like this isn't working. It's not helpful. Like this is stupid. Like it can feel that way, especially when you're online and people just be scrolling by or they actually like it, but they don't like it, or they're watching it and they don't leave a comment. So if you watch these accountability calls, I ain't gonna call no names out. Leave us a comment and say what you learned, what you took away. Leave your goals or something. If you keeping up with this, we need some engagement. We need to know what's working, what's not working, what you want to hear more about, all the things. So it was just really helpful. Like I felt like my biggest takeaway was like, one, get offline. So I'm planning to go to at least one event outside. I'm going outside once a week, either Wednesday or Thursday, because that's my off days. And by off, I mean I don't have my children because my husband does. I'm going outside with my people. I want to meet up with moms. I want to meet up with Black women. I want to meet up with other coaches to network. So if y'all know of any communities, whether they in Philly or Jersey or Delaware, whatever it is, please drop them in the comments. So I can go visit them and connect and network and share and provide value and just all of the things. So that was my takeaway from the week. Anybody else?
I'm trying to think of even what was my takeaway from your event. And I think something that I was reminded of when we had like our recap session, as we're developing these different workshops, sometimes there is this, we feel this need to prove ourselves, to prove how much we know. And we can overshare, and that comes from a place of underestimating the value of us creating a space for people to share. So it's not always about us as the facilitator sharing everything that we know, but really providing the prompted questions or exercises for people to have their own awarenesses, and making sure that we put just as much value and really create space for that just as much as we prepare for how much we want to say. Because I was working on my proposal and I was feeling that same pressure. Like, I need to say all of these things. Like, how do I make sure that I'm creating it? And I was like, girl, you're going to create a space where people can have awarenesses and a light and kind of experience enlightenment. And there is even more value in that than there is in proving how much you know, how much you've learned. And I felt like you did a good job of creating a space for people to kind of have those epiphanies, and that's what prompted like those major takeaways. And so I feel like I was reminded of that from being at your session.
Yeah, one of the things that my business coach says is that the Zoom call is value enough. Like, just giving people people, when they pay you for coaching, they're paying for the Zoom call, like the space to think, the space to reflect, the space to just emote, right? Like, that's what they're paying for. So yeah, that's really true. Oh, the other thing that I learned quick before you go is I need to be having more events. That's the other thing I learned. Like, I need to go to events, but I also need to be having more events. So I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate that into what I offer, but also in just like the way that I serve my audience in a way that is best for them. So I don't know if they'll be virtual or in person or what, but I need to have more. Go ahead, Eve. What did you learn, boo? Before you jump off.
Yeah, I do still want to give you your virtual flowers. Because yeah, the event was amazing. Just swooping down and coming in, I'm like, this is great. Yeah, I think watching you in the act again. Cause even me, I'm a traveler, y'all. I'm out here in these streets, and I had learned a thing or two that I didn't even know not to use. And I'm like, girl, why you hiding this from me? So make sure you go to her events. But I think what was interesting to me, I think you should be very proud of yourself because in 90 minutes, you communicated not only 10 plus years of knowledge, but even recent life events that occurred to you and how it shifted your identity and how you work and how you actually even go about what you're sharing with people and how you still were able to overcome it. Like now, like in 10 years and in all the things that happened to you in the last 2 to 3 years. And it's because one, you know what you're doing. It's because your identity is so strong. It's because you're just an amazing Black woman, because that's what we do. It's just, yeah, and it's because like you just really know how to solve all of the things and make sure to live a life that is of value to you. So and using travel as a vessel to like be able to, hone in and like elevate your values as well. So it was very beautiful to see like in 90 minutes, just like 10 years of knowledge plus in 90 minutes delivered with so much craft and
Thank you,
skill.
boo. Thank
It
you. Thank
was it
you.
was it was absolutely amazing. So yes, more events. I concur. Look like you're gonna be one of them webinar girls. Like, come to this every week, y'all. Y'all need to get it. Um, so yeah, I feel like one thing I learned also too, I guess yeah, also at the event and everything like that, but I just learned how I just learned how interesting it was for that one friend who shared about dad, Puerto Rico, and everything like that. I just noticed how interesting it is how even when you try to seek, even when you have the strength enough to like share and ask for help in times of a little bit of times of despair and times of transition, that the people that you love still may not be able to have the capacity to show up for you. So just being able to have the discernment that maybe you really got to go through that healing by yourself, and that stuff is scary. Um, but that's what you need. I think that was like really powerful for me to like see and hear her say that, because I feel a little bit of that of that. That's what's been happening in my life in the last 2 or 3 years. Friends and chosen family have been showing up, but even in like just the last week, last 2 weeks, and last 48 hours before another major shift happens in my life, like it's like the same thing. It's like you need to go through this. There's something for you to learn in this. And your tribe will be there for you to share out those lessons and stuff like that, and hold space for you to reflect, think, celebrate yourself, and all those things. But sometimes, yeah, in transitions, you really actually got to go through them yourself, and
Mm-hmm.
come out on the other side. And that's okay.
That is the truth. Yes.
Yeah.
That
And
is
the
the
power
truth.
of sharing and vulnerability. Like, to those no new friends people, like, you're really selling yourself short, because I mean, I don't know how many people in that room she knew, but it wasn't the majority of them, right? And so
Mm-mm.
she was able to share her story, something that's very vulnerable, to talk about ways in which unintentionally her core community wasn't showing up for her, and then was able to be poured into by these other women who were essentially strangers, to help her get to the point where she realized, like, oh, as Eve was saying, this is something that she needed to go through. So there's
Mm-hmm.
so much power in sharing and in vulnerability. And of course, when you have the safe space to be able to do that. But I thought that was really brave of her to, be so forthcoming with what she was experiencing. And she walked away, with some new insights from it. So she won.
Mm-hmm.
We all felt, I believe we all felt connected to her in that moment of her sharing. But she walked away with, like, oh, this is what I need to do. And had she not been brave enough to share, maybe she wouldn't have gotten there as quickly as.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. So I'm looking forward to doing more of this. Last week, honey, y'all, this event took me out. Okay, I was down on Thursday and the Friday. I was like, okay, I don't want to do anything. So I did manage to get my little follow up email sent out on Saturday, because I was like, I needed to send that. So now that I'm back in the flow, because I haven't did an event since me and Eve did an event years ago. Okay, I think it was 2018 or
Mm-hmm.
2017. I don't even know. But
It was 18.
oh yeah, so these are the things. All right. So I don't even remember what my goals were last week. Let's take a look back. Because
Well,
look, this is
do
how you know I wasn't
evening,
in my book last week. All I got is this and this blank page. And I ain't did after we did our thing Monday, it was a wrap. Okay.
does Eve need to share hers first? I know she gotta go.
Oh.
Yes, loves. I will go first. Survive, thrive. No, I'll be serious.
Oh, he wasn't on last week anyway. So you need to do yours for this week, which
Oh,
is
sweet
where in
baby
the world is
Jesus.
or Carmen Eve San Diego is going out the country again.
We outside. Yeah, we outside. Yeah. Oh, French toast. Real estate stuff. Prepping the house for the government contract. Don't know if it's gonna happen in the next 48 hours. So I'm just gonna pray something happens by Friday. I also got to do some work to the roof because it started acting up again. So God help me. Found an amazing contractor though. So hopefully that moves forward. So in regards to real estate, I'm just still trusting the process that roof will be fixed, my stuff will be moved out because I'm in the property that I'm trying to pass over um to like the government, um and then I'm helping a real estate team with some stuff to like get more people on their team. So that's what's happening this week and last week. And what I'm gonna do this week. Just getting safely to my next destination and settling will be my other task. My content strategy, I landed on 7 videos that I would want to record. So now I gotta just task my assistant Mark, actually trying to see if he could like make scripts for them, like just try something. I just need a skeleton and I'll just finish the rest. So 7 videos will be scripted for me to then record like TV anchor documentary style. Welcome to my channel. Will be hopefully done within the next 2 weeks, but the content strategy needs to be done this week. So that's what's happening as well. Sleep. I'm gonna go to bed. Sleep. I'm gonna go to bed. And I need to get a research plan done for some work that I'm doing. So these are the things. That's why I sleep
Go to sleep your self-care? What is the self-care goal, child?
Yeah, let's make it sleep. That's all I can think about. But yeah, that's fine. And my word of the week before I bounce is just gonna be survive. It's gonna be survive in that order. Survive is survive. We will survive. You better survive. We done been survived, like in all contexts. Survive, please. Yes, that's mine.
All right, boo. Well, next time we talk to you, I don't even know when it will be because we have to figure this out because you're gonna be 6 hours ahead.
No, it's only 4. It's only 4.
It's only 4?
Yeah, it's only 4. We're gonna be fine.
Oh, okay, all right, we good.
Yeah, we good.
Eve will be on another continent next time we talk to her. I'm sure that you will survive and thrive a bit this week as well.
Thank you.
Yes. Safe travels.
Yeah, have a safe trip.
Yeah, bye.
Later. Okay, so I was going over my goals from last week, and I was doing the thing, girl, because I put the right things on here.
That's right.
I put have an exceptional event. I did that. Celebrate and rest myself. I did that. Release a YouTube video. I did that. I released the recap of the event. And attend the Women in Media fundraiser. I did that too. The only thing I didn't do was distribute my flyers, y'all.
It beats like that sometimes. It happens.
$77 on flyers. And it is probably 90% of them still in that box. I got to figure out something to do with these flyers. I don't even know. But I'm just like, what? Anywho.
It's a sunk cost at this point. Maybe you get to reuse the design or something.
Something, girl. I'm about to be using them joints as post-it notes in my book or something. Something, honey. We about to use this, okay? Because I can.
Let your kids make something out of it. Make a box.
Right, yes.
Pick it up. Yeah.
Yes, right. And then I was supposed to call my old GC. I need to do that. Because I need to tell him that we have moved on. So yeah. A good, what is that? 4 out of 6 things have been did. Mm-hmm.
Well, good job.
Thank you.
So what it made me realize, I remember having those weeks where I wrote down the things that I knew I needed to do or that I had to do. Because the things on my to-do list, some of them I was able to complete, but there were a lot of things that I did not put on here that was a priority.
You putting the right thing on there, girl.
I didn't put the right thing on the list.
Yeah, you put the right thing on there.
So it feels like I did complete a lot. But I had 2 client meetings.
Yes.
With 4 flights in 24 hours.
You did.
And I completed those things, baby. The fact that I survived that.
Yes.
I don't really care about this list. I'm just gonna tell you.
No, it don't even matter. I
don't care about this list. And then I rested. That should have been on the list.
It should have been.
It should have been on the list because, like you, after your event, and after all of my flights, I had to set it on down. I did complete 1 proposal, and I'm almost finished with the second proposal. Like literally, it's going out today. So I was working on that. I did get that 1 framework done. Had an amazing conversation with that client. Prospecting is just always going to be the constant that's on there. While I didn't prospect in the way that I wanted to, I think last week I talked about prospecting in any form that it may come in. I did get a chance to see one of the people that I wanted to follow up with. And that was just like a great reunion, and just in terms of, continuing to build a relationship. So she is on the top of my to-do list for this week, in terms of who I want to reach out to. For my retreat updates, I didn't get to make them online, but I had to, because there were some things I need to figure out on how to position it. So I did figure out how to position it, but I didn't get a chance to put it online. I obviously got outside with all of the flights and all of the clients. So that, So I didn't write down the right things last week, but I did do some of the things. I did all of the things that I needed to do. And I feel like, and I'm jumping ahead, last week my word was ease, but there was no space for ease last week.
There was none, honey.
There was none. However, this week, baby, we are on down the road. It is
on down the road.
I'm talking about 3 things maximum on the task list a day. Like we're not doing 5s and 10s. We're not doing all of the ripping and running. So I know my word this week is ease.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't do it last week, but I will definitely do it this week.
Yeah. I love that. That is a key thing I think is a takeaway from these accountability calls is really like putting on the list the right thing, because it's like, child, even as I think of this week, there's so many things I want to put on the list, but I have to be realistic and be like, today and tomorrow are done. Like,
right, because you got your
ain't happening today and tomorrow. I'm telling you. Like, so I got
put something to do with the girls on the list. Like,
right, exactly. So I might as well put them on the list. Entertain my children during spring break. Like this put it on the list.
What you're gonna do. Yep.
Like, we going to the library when they wake up from their nap. You know? Yep. So, and just be like, this is although it's something that's not tied to my business, not tied to necessarily what I would want to be doing during these type of hours of the day, because I'm used to being with them in the evenings, but realistically, it is still a goal. Like, it's still a goal. So
it's still a goal, and you're gonna do it. So like, why not
I'm gonna do it. For it? Let me go ahead and put that on here. Entertain girls for spring break. I'm literally writing my goals as we go, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. The very first thing that I wrote down was I want to plan Q2 and Q3. I need to plan my offers, I need to plan my promotions, and I need to plan my travel, because it's a whole lot going on.
And your events. Don't leave events off.
Yes. Well, to me, my events are part of my offers, but let me put that on there. Because one of the things I was talking to, I feel like Eve about was, I was like, I feel like these workshops need to be like a real paid event. Like, they need to be like not like a, similar. We went to a podcasting event for David Shands, and his offer for the event was his podcasting summit. So the event was free, but he was, offering a summit. But he wasn't doing a lot of teaching at his event. Right? Like, it wasn't a lot of things that we learned at his event. And I'm like, the workshops I'm doing, like, it's stuff that y'all is really learned. Like, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to potentially work those out. But yeah, I'm gonna add that on there too. But I really need, it's like, when I think about April, May, June, and then July, August, September, those 2 quarters is about to get real busy, because a whole lot of things happening across the board. So I was like, I need to stop just going by the seat of my pants and actually playing these joints out and quit playing these games.
And lean into what you've done or learned from this last event as it relates to partnering with someone else that's already having an event.
Yes.
Because doing it all by yourself, like, now you're going to be tapping into that same audience again, and you want to continue to expand your audience. So
yeah,
who else can you partner with? Like, Suleiman, what you got going on? Whatever the guy was, like, how can you work with them? Especially if there's something that's already established, because doing the work or hosting the workshop for the event or facilitating the event versus hosting the event are 2 different beasts. And your gift right now is in the facilitating. Like, that's what you're having to host and sell the tickets and find the people. Like,
listen,
a lot of added stress. So
that is and one of the things I said last year was, I was like, I want to speak on other people's stages. I want to be on other people's podcasts, like that type of thing, because it allows me to just get better at speaking about what I'm offering, but also leverage their audience and bring value to their audience. So that's a good point too. Let me put a little note here that says leverage.
Find other people who are having events, and they won't all be paid, like the guy that did the first free one, but market for you to come to his paid event. But if you can go and speak at these mom groups or,
Yeah.
somebody that has a recurring meeting, like, hey, I'd love to, present
Yeah.
to your
Whenever
group.
that's the point. If I'm putting it on myself, then it's gonna have to be paid because I got to pay for the stuff. But if I'm going to somebody else, that's fine, child.
And that still meets your goal of getting in front of the people and getting
exactly.
and all of that.
Yeah.
And you'll have your ebook that you can sell to them.
Exactly. Y'all stay tuned. It's an ebook coming out. Mm-hmm. Yes, and that's what I mean by planning out, because there's that, there are property, all the things. What's my self-care goal for this week, child? Go to bed. I think it's gonna have to be that one. I've been having trouble going to bed the last couple of days. I don't even know why. I think it's because I have a lot to do. Right, there's things that I want to be doing, but I'm not using my time to do that during the day. Like, for instance, it was hair weekend this weekend, so I spent all weekend doing my children's hair. And then today and tomorrow I'm with them as well. So there's a lot of, I feel like sometimes I think when my mind feels like I'm running behind, then I'm up in the evenings, but my brain I'm too tired to actually do what I need to do. Mm-hmm. But I also am thinking about what I need to do, so I can't go to sleep. So I need to put wind down. Like, that's what I really need to do this week, wind down and go to bed, because I can feel like, even right now, I can feel like the presence of you ain't been asleep in my head. Like, yes. So let me put
and now you ain't been asleep on top of you didn't do what you needed to do.
Exactly.
Both of them need to go. You can actually
and
go.
Then right now, like, I could, like, right now I want to go to sleep because I'm tired. But if I wasn't sleepy, then I'd just be able to do what I need to do in this time, in this break time. Mm-hmm. But it messes it up, because then I'm like, when they nap, I'm not working, I'm sleeping because I'm tired. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're gonna go to bed on here.
Well, you're not working today and tomorrow, but we've already decided that spending time with your children during their spring break are your task items. So whatever you think you're supposed to be doing right now, you're not. Maybe you do need to be napping when they napping. You need to lay down and go lay down.
Go lay down.
Go
lay down.
Exactly.
I can't. What else this week? First week of April, y'all. What are we doing? Do you know what you're doing, girl?
So because I'm working on it right now.
Is that Fatasia?
Girl, I can't see. Oh, wait.
What's Fatasia's last name?
Yes, that's Fatasia.
Wait, let me tell you how I just saw V Thompson. I don't even know what her last name is. She the only person I know first name start with a V. Who else first name start with a V? Other than my line sister. I knew that her. I'm like, is that Fatasia? Hey, girl.
Listen, Fatasia is the queen of go lay down. She will take the
Are
day
you
off.
serious?
Do not disturb.
Wow.
She will take her time. So we need to learn from her and take our time. Fatasia, if you think I be doing the most, this one here is 10 times worse than me. So yes. Tell us what to do, sis. Tell us what to do.
Please. Okay, you say you're gonna do what now, Z?
Okay, so I'm gonna complete my proposal, literally send it off. And I've decided that I wanted to complete it and then design it, because again, my marketing brain is oftentimes busy. I'm laughing because my kids are on spring break. They are not here. And the golf cart with 3 little boys just pulled up in front of my house. And I know they go to
Wait, why is
You're frozen.
Oh, God, I know, girl. I'm over here like, why am I frozen? What is going on?
I don't know.
Okay, keep talking. Like, I don't.
Anyway, my marketing brain wants to design it so that it's like very marketing-esque. Not going to happen. They're getting this Word document and it'll be done. So I'm going to complete my proposal. Then I have 2 new clients that I'm onboarding this week. One as communications manager and the other one as a small business consultant. Excited about that. I am going to purge in some form or fashion my closet, my clothes, kids' clothes for this week. Some things have to get out of the house. Mm-hmm. Prospecting is always on there. And then I'm going to rest. Rest looks like watching TV. Rest looks like going for a walk. Rest looks like chilling with my friends. This is the week of rest. So yes, and I'm going ahead and say my word of the week is ease, because we're taking it easy this week.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Hold up, I'm trying to get unfrozen, y'all, child. I think I had too many tabs open. Oh, y'all know how Google Chrome be treating me over here. I be having a million tabs open, but I was like, it's been fine this whole time. So what happened?
Did you stop the camera and then restart it?
No, because I can't. Because I have the little, on the Mac when you had the little, they call it the spinning wheel of death.
Oh yeah,
The rainbow thing. Like, okay, hold up. I'm gonna have to turn it off and come out. Hold up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hold up. I'm gonna see if this force quit.
Okay, well, I'm still here, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, Potasia girl. What are your goals for the week? Drop them in the chat. At least give us one. What's something you want to get accomplished this week? If you're still there. While we wait on Inez to come back. Okay, welcome back. You did it.
Child, what in the world? Yes. Okay. Had to shut it on down. I had to shut it on down. Oh, you going to Jamaica, girl? Where you going to Jamaica?
I told her to share at least one of her goals for the week. So.
Oh yes, good job. Good job.
Put her up on the screen.
Boom, baby. Okay, so we're going to Jamaica. When are we going to Jamaica? And what for? I want to go. I was just looking up going to Jamaica. Because my husband wants to go, but we were thinking about going in the summer. But it's super expensive to go in the summer, like because they know everybody want to come in the summer. Mm-hmm. So, oh yes, the brother getting married. Okay, girl. Packing is all shopping and packing for trips is always no, the shopping part. The packing part is, but the shopping always be fun, girl, because you picking out your outfits like.
And also, we believe in trips over here, so we are celebrating. Go on the trip. Go to Jamaica. Go wherever you want to go. Get on those planes, trains, and automobiles. Take a break. Do something fun.
Anytime a trip is on the to-do list, we are excited. Okay.
Yes. So please check back in with us. Let us know how did your shopping go, and we'll stay tuned for how the trip went 3 weeks from now.
Yes. Hold up. I'm trying to figure out. Do I want to put another goal on here for mine?
I think you. No, I'm gonna say you're doing too much.
There's only 3 of them on here. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh wait, let me think. I'm trying to think. Is there anything I'm supposed to do for my real estate business? I'm gonna just call my OGC. Okay. I could give him a phone call. Okay. All right. So my word for the week. Oh, child. Tasia, we always do a word for the week. It's the word that helps us to be able to we can lean on it as we're trying to achieve our goals for the week. And it's a reminder of the energy, right, that we're supposed to be in for the week. So it's last week, my word was identity. Z's was ease. I'm trying to figure out with this week. I feel like I don't know.
What's happening? Did you have words that didn't fit? Like what was just happening just now?
The only word. What was I just thinking about? I was thinking about rest, but I was like, that's not gonna help me with these.
But how? Why not?
But
because part of the problem, you can't get the stuff done because you aren't resting. You're too tired.
Yeah.
So if you prioritize rest, how is that going to impact you being able to get the other things done? Is it going to help or hinder?
I feel like it's going to help, but I don't think rest is the word. Like, I feel like it is, I feel actually what just came to me was surrender.
That's even, that's big. You want a big word. That's what it was. You want to rest was too small. Okay. All right.
I feel like that's what it is, like, because I think one of the reasons that I'm not able to rest is because I want to be more in control. Okay. And so what I need to do is surrender the control and allow myself to do the things, right? To just be in this space. This is the space that I'm in my life and my week this week. Just surrender that and know that everything is gonna be fine. It's gonna work out. Like these are the things. So yes.
I would just like to channel a childhood memory, which you probably forgot, but maybe it'll come back. But I need for you to remember, I'll make you surrender to
wait,
my love and do you not remember that? You don't remember
that?
Yeah.
Wait.
The dance.
It's a vague memory.
Yeah.
Who were we with?
It's always Quincy and Michael and Javon.
Okay.
And that was the dance. To
my loving baby. Who sing that song?
Wasn't two? What's the name?
Escape?
No, it was the two girls that was. No.
Oh, because I want to look up the song because it might come back when I listen to the song.
Just put in "Surrender to My."
Okay.
I'm so mad I can't remember. It was the same one that who can shoot threes like Mike. Nobody who like whatever. No shit.
Oh, because they was with R. Kelly.
Though. Yes, it was those girls.
Oh yeah, I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Yeah. And that wasn't R. Kelly. That was
Aaron Hall?
No. Keith Sweat.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, y'all know my memory. But it comes to my childhood, child.
You need to play that song.
Yes, I do.
And do the dance every time you want to when you feel yourself doing too much.
Oh, I do need to surrender. Surrender, honey. And you said yours is ease, okay?
You still the wind is on down the road.
Yeah, they're in alignment with each other.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. That's it. That's all for this week. Okay. If you are watching the replay, if you need some accountability, let us know. Let us know. Put your goals down there. We can hope to hold you accountable to them. We'll be back on the next Monday. Hold up. Y'all enjoy your week.
Yeah. Later.